Look who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus.
You're listening to
My Flava on 947.
There is a location that you need to really note down as we approach the month of May, because that is literally where we are in the year. And this location is going to be hosting a magical marble family fest. They're calling it a playground that's designed to excite and delight. Now, I mean, that's a high benchmark. You know what I mean? But understanding what the Luxurious Marble Circus family is able to do in the last couple of years, you almost believe that they're going to exceed our expectation. And you know what? We thought it would be a good idea to, yes, remind you of the Marble Family Fest coming up on the 9th and the 10th of May, but to also look at the Luxurious Marble Circus family and what they do beyond just creating the magic of the event, right? Factors around the legacy project and why it's so important. So I'm not going to be the one to tell you all about it. So I thought it would be a great idea to bring in somebody who's got the ins and outs and is able to share the story. I'm joined by Tash Marot, who is the PR and comms director at Grid Worldwide. They're the team that's part of the team in putting together the Marble Family Fest together. Good morning.
Morning, Mo. Nice to be here.
Absolute pleasure to have you here. We're a couple of weeks away, probably a month.
Just.
Yeah.
It's rolling on very quickly.
Yes, and how's that magic coming along in the kitchen?
Oh, so magical. I mean, we had David Higgs in studio last week, so he was bringing the actual kitchen magic.
Yes.
But the more we get closer, the more the team just goes, oh my gosh, we're doing this and this is happening and these are the collaborators and there's a glow-in-the-dark dance party and there's Nerf wars and there's tote bag painting and there's sneaker decorating and there's just, it's actually just phenomenal about the sheer volume of things that they are to do on this weekend.
And I suppose on the back of the last, say, 2 years with the Luxurious Marble Circus, then, for lack of a better word, branching into this family magical fest was something that was bound to happen, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was organic.
Yeah.
So if you think about the circus is something that used to go to with families, and so we wanted to create this very, luxurious adult event where you could go and you could be your most best, funnest self, you know. But a lot of people were like, well, when's the kids one? When can we have one for kids? So we had to answer that call. Then we've exactly. Well, then we've got to make one, Yeah. So here we are, the Magical Marble Family Fest, literally for kids of any age. So your 4-year-old, your 10-year-old, your 18-year-old, they're all coming because there's something for all of them to do.
I love that. And when I just look back on last year's Luxurious Marble Circus event, I just thought, wow, a part of me does feel like a kid because there's just so much to look at. And when I look at the fact that there's a family fest, I'm like, oh, these kids are going to have a magical time.
The best time.
Absolutely.
The best.
So let's talk about the Legacy Project, because you guys, and it's a message that you conveyed even last year, to talk about how it's more than just about doing an event. It's also what you leave behind. So Tash, I want to dive into that. What is this legacy? What is it built on? What are these pillars that are so important to the LMC team?
Yeah. So, if you think about what Luxurious Marble Circus is and what Magical Marble Family Fest is going to be, it is this incredible festival that is opulent and it is luxurious, but it's also meaningful. Grid Worldwide, they build brands that have meaning, and G&G, another one of the collaborators, they call themselves the Goosebumps Company. So everything that they do creates goosebumps,
Sure.
And Investec, our title sponsor, they have a philosophy that says you live in society, not off of it.
Right.
So if you've got all of these collaborators coming together, obviously Marble as well, look at the things that they're doing in terms of food and hospitality and changing the industry.
Sure.
You've got all of these partners coming together going, okay, well, we can create an amazing festival over a weekend, but then what? So legacy is what lives on beyond the festival. We really want to leave a legacy beyond luxury.
Sure.
And how we've done that is we've broken it up into a few pillars. So you've got Feed More Mouths, which is all about food. So we've got a food garden that we work with in Cosmo City with Food
brilliant.
and Trees for Africa.
Brilliant.
And you can actually go and get some of the produce from that food garden in pantry.
Wow. So directly.
Directly
Pretty much,
from
yeah.
there. And
That's brilliant.
the aim is for that food garden to grow. And, we want to be able to take that produce and put it onto the plate. So the meals that you're eating at our festivals are actually coming from these food gardens.
Yes.
So that's one of the
And
pillars.
I love the connecting of different communities in that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you've got Fuel More Magic, which is all about the creative arts. So everything that we do, I mean, if you know Luxurious Marble Circus, it's
Yes.
out there. You know, it's creative and people are dressing up and there's all of these things. And so, we've partnered with the National School of the Arts and we had the NSA students on stage last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, like imagine I was a dancer. Like to be able to have the opportunity to not only are you going to an event like this, but
Sure.
you're actually performing at it on stage alongside Zakes and, Morda.
Because I saw that. I think a lot of the DJ sets had, collabos, whether it was a choir or dancers. So some of those people were from NSA.
Yes.
That is fantastic.
Amazing.
And we know that NSA has an incredible legacy in the arts, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, we also had some of their students doing art projects. I mean, there's so much, and I know we're going to unpack it
Sure.
over the weeks to come.
Sure.
But that was another pillar. Then you have Favor More Fashion. And I mean, you were even saying that one of your colleagues arrived last year and turned around and went back because they were underdressed.
They were blown away. I think they missed the memo or on some, hang on. I think we're underdressed for this. Let's go change.
So fashion is a huge component. And so, we partnered with Seppo Jeans. We have
brilliant.
partnered with Seppo Jeans. And last year we created
Sure.
this beautiful King Master range. And
Yes.
proceeds of that went to our legacy fund. But beyond that, we had an intern, Naledi Dlamini, who, I mean, she's just fabulous.
Wow.
And she created an atelier range that was sold and showcased at the Luxurious Marble Circus. So it's all about creating these platforms for these up-and-coming designers
Sure.
and artists and
And that's what they want.
100%.
Creators want their works to be displayed and shown somewhere and for people to marble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we've got a new pillar this year. So because we've got Magical Marble Family Fest coming up, we had to do something that was a little bit more in line with family and magic and storytelling. Because if you look at how the Magical Marble Family Fest has come about, it is this incredible story. It's got characters. It's got this narrative. It's just magical. And so, we're doing a literacy pillar, which is called Free Young Minds, where we're partnering with Exclusive Books to do a book drive.
Oh.
So everybody that comes to the Magical Marble Family Fest must bring a book, and we'll be able to take that book, obviously in good condition.
Sure.
We'll be able to take that book and fill some of our libraries, because there's some very sad facts around
Sure.
how empty our libraries are. But we want to be able to bring the magic of reading and literacy back into that. And so that's
I
part
know
of
the
it.
kids will remind us to take the books with
Absolutely.
and bring them.
Yes.
So that's brilliant. And I think it goes back to the point around the impact on the community and different communities, whether it's area specific or industry specific or just a group of people. You spoke about students. I think these are excellent pillars that you as a Marble family are feeding into to really drive the idea of legacy.
Yeah, and we speak a lot about the butterfly effect, because how it started small and it's just like rippled onwards, and now partners are coming to us to say, what can we do here, and
Sure.
can we be part of this here?
Sure.
We've got one other pillar,
Yeah.
which is foster sustainability, and that's all about actually doing good throughout the festival process. So, we recycled 85% of our waste last year. We have a benchmark. We audit the festivals every year, and we have a benchmark that we measure ourselves against to make sure that our CO2 emissions are down. How can we do things differently?
Sure.
How can we, work with the Reclaimers Association to recycle waste? So
Sure.
every component of what we do has got that sustainability or that legacy or that purpose built into it. And whether you are intentionally throwing your cup in the recycling bin, or you're cheering an NSA student on stage, or you're eating something that's come from the food garden, you just being part of the Magical Marble Family Fest or the Luxurious Marble Circus are having a part in that legacy.
Absolutely. And it's the magic in that legacy that's going to be the real fire. Tash, I'm really excited about this, and I'm looking forward to diving into all these pillars as we go along over the next couple of weeks. So we're going to park it there for now. But importantly, 9 and 10 May, the Magical Marble Family Fest. It's a playground that you need to be at. So we will certainly see you there. And Tash, I will see you next week.
You will. You will see
Absolutely.
me.
There we go. Tash Marot joining us in studio, PR and Comms Director at Grid Worldwide, talking about the Magical Marble Family Fest and the legacy behind it all.
947